Hi, this is Brian. Welcome back to another micro class. This one's on fear to dare. It's inspired by The Confidence Gap by Russ Harris. So he says, what's stopping you? What's stopping you from living your life as a daring adventure, living your greatest life? He has this acronym, FEAR. He says, what's the antidote to fear? Dare. Let's walk through that now. Fear. What is fear? Well, the F is fusion. We just talked about the fact that you do not want to be fused with your negative thoughts. If you are fused with your negative thoughts, you are going to be caught in fear and unable to move toward your goals the way that you'd like. The E is for excessive goals, right? So you've got goals that are stressing you out. That's a great way to paralyze yourself. And then we're going to talk about how to deal with these in a moment, right? But then the A is avoidance of discomfort. You're going to be paralyzed if you avoid discomfort. Again, this is a fun one. I'm excited to unpack a little bit more here. And then the R is remote values. You're not connected to your values, which we just talked about in the last micro class. That's fear. That's a good way to make sure that you do not pursue your highest ideals. Fusion, excessive goals, and avoiding discomfort and remote values. Now, how do you deal with that? The antidote is to dare. D.A.R.E. Dare. What is D? D is you got to move from fusion to defusion. You want to observe the negative thoughts rather than be driven by your negative thoughts. We just did a micro class on that. Super big idea. And then the A is to accept discomfort. We got to remember, Anders Ericsson, all the great teachers tell us that our life exists on the other side of our comfort zone, right? If we only live in here, we are never going to grow. Literally, by definition, we cannot grow if we are just inside our little bubble. We need to go outside of it, outside of our comfort zone, in order to grow. Well, by definition, what do you feel when you move outside of your comfort zone? You feel discomfort. Discomfort is not a fun feeling, right? Most people want to feel good in order to take action. This is the confidence gap, right? I got to feel like it in order to do good. But when you go into your discomfort zone, by definition, you're not going to feel comfortable. So you need to accept that discomfort. You need to get really comfortable feeling uncomfortable. You need to dare, right? Then the R is realistic goals. So we go from avoiding discomfort to accepting discomfort. We go from excessive goals to realistic goals. You take that huge goal, you take a sledgehammer to it, right? And you get little baby goals. And you go crush those realistic goals, right? That's a really powerful way to dare to live your greatest life. And then the E is to embrace values. Don't be remote from your values. Embrace your values. We had our little 6 values, our instant success, right? If some of my values, for example, include purpose, right? So being purpose-driven, being consistent, being gritty, being humble, right? These are some of my values. Now, I don't need to be experiencing unbelievable success in my life to feel instant success. If I'm living on purpose, my purpose, of course, includes optimizing my life and helping other people optimize theirs. That's success. Doesn't matter what the world outside is showing. Am I getting results immediately? Doesn't matter. I'm on purpose. I've embraced my values. Am I being consistent? Showing up like a pro? That's a very important value for me. And to the extent that I do that, I feel really good. Am I gritty? Am I dealing with the challenges and seeing it over the long run? And then am I humble? Am I seeing the areas where I can continue to improve? Patience is another one of my big ones, by the way. These are my values. As I embrace these values with realistic goals, accepting the fact that I need to feel discomfort in order to grow, and diffusing from negative thoughts, that gives me some engine, some mojo to go out and dare and deal with the fear. So think about this, pause for a moment, and reflect on how your life interfaces with these variables and what you can do to optimize a little more today. Hope you enjoyed. Here's to daring and living our great, wild adventure. Hey guys, this is Brian. A lot of people don't know what I do beyond these YouTube videos I put up, so I thought I'd give you a quick tour of our membership platform. Thousands of people have joined us already. $10 a month, get access to a ton of stuff that's in addition to what I put up on YouTube for free. So the basic idea is you just watched a micro class. Hope you enjoyed that. I just started doing these micro classes, but I now share over 50 of these per month. We've shared dozens so far, and it's basically a quick class on my absolute favorite stuff across the different domains of optimal living. 2 to 3, maybe 5 minute little micro classes on how to optimize your life. In addition to that, you get access to every single one of our Philosopher's Notes. We now have over 250 Philosopher's Notes on some really, really good books, a lot of them. In each one of them, you're familiar with the PNTV videos if you've watched many of those, but we also have PDFs and MP3s of our Philosopher's Notes. So let's take a look at what a PDF looks like. This is an example of a Philosopher's Note. It's a 6-page PDF where I basically share some of my favorite thoughts, riff on it, talk about how other teachers say the same things, and give you a nice playful kick in the butt to go out and apply the wisdom. That is a Philosopher's Note. I record that as an MP3 that you can download as well. And 250 of those. I produce 10 of those at least per month that I share with you, in addition to the micro classes. And then you also get access to all of our old classes. We have the 5-day immersion reboot, Habits 101, Confidence 101, Getting Stuff Done 101, Meditation 101, and then future classes, including Relationships 101, Energy 101, Purpose 101, Biz 101, Goals 101, etc. So there you go. Really blessed to have some extraordinary support, and I will share with you where you go to sign up. I'll put a link to this, but basically cruise on over here. You can sign up, and this is the kind of response we've gotten so far from our members. It's pretty neat. I've made more positive changes in my life, my brief membership, only 3 months so far, than I did through years of counseling. Yes, Brian Johnson, you are a rock star. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. And I'm making huge strides in optimizing my life as a result of your Philosopher's Notes and Optimal Living classes. I spend $19 a month on my gym membership to take care of my body. A mere $10 a month on an Optimal Living membership is the biggest value investment I've ever made in my emotional, mental, and spiritual health. Thank you for the incredible work you're doing to inspire us to be rock stars in our own lives. Unbelievably inspiring and humbling. In 24 hours, we received hundreds of extraordinary notes from members around the world. So there you go. That's a quick look at what we're up to. $10 a month. Hope to astonish you. There you go.